What is up guys, Thunder Studios here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Baiwei TW1035, which is pretty much just a knockoff upscale of the Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. So let's get into it. As I said in the intro, he is a KO upscale of the Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, and he is about Voyager scale, so he's pretty tall. And yeah, I think this looks way more impressive than that original Studio Series one. But the only thing I don't really like is the plastic quality. Like, most of the joints are really too tight and just doesn't feel the greatest. He is nice and hefty, but he has the same amount of articulation as the original Studio Series one. He has a ball joint at the head, which can be a rotation. You can also look up and slightly down. The arms can go out to the side, all 360. But yeah, sometimes the arms do come apart because of like the plastic quality and stuff. Bicep rotation, elbow bend to 90, wrist rotation, and he had some articulated fingers. A really high waist joint. If you lift up the skirt piece, the legs can kick forward about that far, back about that far, and out to the side pretty well. A thigh rotation, knee bend, ankle pivot. So yeah, he has a decent range of articulation. He doesn't feel the best to play with or handle because of the plastic quality. This guy is roughly the same price as the Studio Series, but for that price, I think you get a lot of accessories. The first accessory he comes with is this little gun thing for his alt mode. And to store that in robot mode, you just take the backpack, lift this up and take the slots and just slot it in. And yeah, that fits way better than the one on my original copy. The other things he comes with is the blaster that they steal from the trackers in the movie. Yeah, he can use this. Yeah, looks pretty cool. He also comes with his Energon axe, and this is painted compared to the plain Studio Series one, but it has the wrong colors. The main part of the axe is meant to be yellow or orange, and the outer part is meant to be blue, but they just spray painted some gold on here. But that also looks pretty good too, and he can't really hold it the best. It's slightly angled due to the way the hands are. Yeah, you can have him in like some swinging poses and stuff. The joint tolerances aren't the best. He also comes with 2 smokestacks that you can replace with the original ones to mimic the look in the movie where he shoots fire at them. And they look pretty cool. If you just have them normally, they are a bit too bulky and they look quite odd. And he also comes with this gun here, which I'm pretty sure is like one of the minor drills, or it looks like Soundwave's blaster. That's in the same shiny metallic blue. And yeah, he can hold it, or if you come to the back here, he has 2 slots, slot it in. And if you wanted to as well, you can also slot in the Energon axe. Yeah, you can, but on my copy, the tolerances are really bad. And he also comes with this jetpack, which is painted pretty well, but it does have some minor paint chipping around the edges. And to use that, you can just attach it on to the same slots. And yeah, it is a bit oversized and it sticks out quite a lot, but I think it looks cool as well. And for the final accessory, it comes with this alternate Orion Pax head sculpt, which is a bit of a pain to put on, but it looks alright. The eyes and the mouthpiece are a little bit weird, so I just prefer to have the masked version. Here's a comparison between the two, and it's really tight to get on there. As for the details on this guy, they look pretty good. They're the exact same as the Studio Series, so I won't go overly in depth, but just the colors on this guy make him way better than the original Studio Series. It's much more movie accurate, but I would have wished there was like a metallic paint to the red. Other than that, it's just the silver and the blue. It's very shiny, and it looks really good as well from the back. The legs are a little long, but I'm pretty sure they are accurate to the movie. My copy does have a little bit of paint blemishes here and on the Matrix of Leadership in there. It's not the best painted version. Yeah, he also has the Matrix I forgot to mention, and he can hold that, but just the way that the arms work make it a little bit more difficult for him to hold it compared to the Studio Series version. But yeah, the details look pretty accurate to me, and Baiwei have actually painted these parts in the forearm. If you just take a look at the Studio Series, they aren't painted, which is quite a noticeable detail when you look at it. Just gives this guy a much more movie accurate look and looks pretty good. And they also added like a bunch of yellow details in the waist section. Okay, now for size comparisons. Here he is with the Studio Series version, which I've already showcased. The Blocky's Action Edition Optimus Prime. So they are roughly the same height. So he is probably large Voyager, small leader class scale. Transformers 1 Megatron. I'm really hoping Baiwei does the whole cast of characters in this upscaled format with way more accessories, because I'd definitely be willing to check them out. And Devastation Optimus Prime. So overall, he scales pretty well with, like, just in the movie size general, but with the other Studio Series toys, he does not scale quite as well. So that's why I want them to do like a whole line of these guys, because they did that with Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. They like repainted him, and that would be a sick idea to repaint this design into like Ultra Magnus, like Nemesis Prime. I'm really hoping they do that if this sells well. So let's move on to the transformation. And so there you have the alt mode. And yeah, the colors on this really pop. Like, this makes it stand out as one of the most unique Optimus Primes in terms of just like paint, details, and whatever. And it's probably the most movie accurate in my collection because of the colors and everything. But this is a really simple transformation, and it results in a really simple looking alt mode. As I said in my original review for the Studio Series, it's simple but really effective in making the vehicle mode from the movie. Apart from like the only major issue is the exposed arms, and they just like peg in on the sides, which isn't really the most stable. I don't really have any major complaints about this. Like, he rolls just fine. He's got like the same wheel structure as the original Studio Series. He's quite hollow in some areas, but he has a nice bit of heft due to like the upsized. You can also see the matrix inside, which is nice, and just like the shiny silver really makes this guy pop. So that is going to be my review for the KO Upscale Studio Series Optimus Prime from Transformers 1. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent figure, really good for display. He looks excellent on my shelf, especially with all the metallic paint. But in terms of like an actual toy, I do think the original Studio Series is worth the find. I'm pretty sure you can still find them at this point, or just like go on the aftermarket. But in terms of like an overall toy, I don't think this guy is the best. The plastic quality really sucks. Everything is tight, and some of the joints are loose, and doesn't feel the best to mess about with. But like in terms of looks, he's definitely worth the pickup and probably worth the price, in my opinion. If you do want to get this and help support the channel, there will be a link in the description. So make sure to click that, and yeah, you can get him for a decent price. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what figure you want me to review next. Peace.